In this session, we will learn what is professional document. We might have come across the following professional documents during our engineering study: preparation of resume. We refer textbook which is well formatted. We always refer the lab manuals which is well formatted. We write conference or international journal papers which is having well formatted, and we draft letters which is having the particular format, and the project work which is having a particular layout you have to use in order to publish your thesis work. So during first year, students are not going to study this professional documentation. They are in a happy mode. Second year, they are trying to learn the professional documents. When it comes to third and final year, because we have NSS, yoga, physical education, social connect and responsibility, and project work, mini project work, all as well as internship report has to be submitted within a prescribed format. When the students are asked to submit the thesis or these reports within 1 week, so their mind will go blank. Which software we have to use to prepare the documents? So for this, Department of ECE, in coordination with the faculty of ECE, helps you to learn professional documentation using Latex. So spend 120 minutes with us in order to learn the professional documentation using Latex here. So in this session, you are going to learn hands-on session to prepare the professional documentation. So what are the learning objective? So our learning objective is to understand the professional documentation at the workplace and understand the sample workplace document, what are the formatting they are using, and we are going to write a sample workplace document with proper formatting. So in this session, we are going to learn professional document meaning and type in part 1. In part 2, the installation required, which software we have to install, we learn. And in part 3, we'll see some LaTeX template which we are going to use. So what is document and what is professional document? Any piece of information you write on the paper itself is a document. But when that information which is written properly in a formatted manner, that is called as professional document. So that professional document consists of text, running text, equation, diagrams, and tables which are aligned properly at the designated places. So the types of professional documents regularly we see are project report, textbook from reputed publishers, resume or video resumes, journals, articles, and letters. All these technical documents have the following contents, that is nothing but figures with proper figure number and title, equations with equation number, and tables with suitable title with table numbers and text with different font size. You might have come across different sections of textbook and project report. Textbook and project reports are having almost same contents, that is the cover page, preface, dedication, contents, chapters, glossary, reference and index in textbook, whereas in project report you are going to find almost same, including the list of acronyms, list of tables, list of figures, and then chapter wise contents. At the same time, you might have observed journal or conference paper which contains the following format: title of the paper, authors and affiliation, abstract, keywords and introduction, proposed model, then results, conclusion and reference. Each of the above documents use a common layout that is called template. So, given a template, it is very easy to generate a professional document. So, how to create professional document? There are various contents are there. They are parts, chapter, section, subsection. Again, subsections will be there, paragraph, subparagraph, like that the flows goes. What is the difference between a handwritten notes and a textbook? Here in handwritten notes, we are not going to write the contents, we are not going to write any glossary or dedication or any other information. It is just nothing but extract of textbook. So here a notes is informal way of the documentation, whereas the formal way of documentation, technical documentation, is textbook. So what are the software that is available in order to produce professional document? There are two software that is available. The first one is word processor, which we are familiar, that is Microsoft Word. Second one is the professional document editor, that is Latex. So what may be the time that is required to produce professional document using Word and Latex? Here this graph shows that the complexity in producing the document, it is more in Word, whereas the Latex, it is showing some easy way. One of the problem with the Word and Latex here is it takes more time to learn the Latex, whereas Word is very easy to produce the documents. So professional document generation in Word is as follows. We type all the content and then the docx Word is converted into PDF, portable document form. Whereas in professional document generation using Latex, whatever the text file we write, that will be directly converted into PDF with proper templates. So if any change in Word document is observed, it will produce improper that is PDF file. So now let us consider what is the procedure for installation of the software. So here we are going to install two software that is necessary to produce professional documentation. The first one is you have to install MikTeX. So go to this website, download Windows version of this MikTeX if you are using Windows laptop operating system. If you are using Linux or any other operating system, that compatibility is also there. After installing MikTeX, you just download any one of these text editor, that is Text Studio or TeXmaker or Technic Center. So in our session, hands-on session, we are using Text Studio here. So please download this and install. Installation procedure is simple. Download, double click on the executable file. It will ask some commands to click, and then you will get the software installed. What is very important to remember here, if the packages are not installed in MikTeX, then we may get error in producing the documents, professional document. That is why we need to update the packages once the MikTeX is installed. So in this part we will see some templates in Latex. So the first one is, what will be the file structure of Latex? So all the Latex file structure is having the following document class followed by begin and end document. So before this document class, we are going to insert necessary packages in order to produce the professional documents. And within this begin document and end document, we are going to insert the necessary code for inserting the figures, tables, equations, chapter, section, subsection, subsection, paragraph, whatever we have in our document to produce. So here are some of the important syntax we have to remember. So this is the figure to be inserted in document which is to be produced. So as I mentioned, Latex start from document class, article, and then begin document and end document. So here we are generating a article type document. So use package, I have to include graphics package. So after that I am going to write the code here. So all these codes are available in built-in form in text editor, so you need not worry. So I have here a picture, so I have to align this picture center. Therefore I am going to write the code here, begin figure and end figure. So between begin figure and end figure, I am going to tell the compiler to put this figure in center, and then I am going to include this figure where exactly it is stored in computer. So this is the path of the figure. So caption is also given, and then after running this code we are able to see figure number as well as title of the figure is generated in particular place of the document. In a similar way, in almost all the technical documents we have to insert the equations, proper equations. Therefore here after document class article we have to include the necessary mathematics file here. So after inserting the files, that is the packages, we are going to insert equation between begin document and end document like this. Each equation start from begin equation and then end equation. Between this begin and end equation you have to write the equation. So how to write the equation? It is just like this: E is equal to mc square I have. So I have to write here E is equal to m. Here dot is there, so we have to write c dot, and then c squared is there. So I have to use c raised to the power of 2. So on executing this, instantly we will get this equation, well formatted equation with the equation number. Here the second equation I have here. So I have to start with begin equation and end equation, and I have to understand what are the contents are there in this equation. First one is sum I have, that is summation symbol. Therefore I have to write sum, and then I have here the values of summation from k is equal to 1 to n. Therefore I am going to use this notation. I have after that I underscore k. So I underscore k is written equal to 0. On compiling, we are going to get the equation second. In a similar way, we have to insert tables at some places in our report. So how tables are inserted? As usual, document class article, begin document and end document. Here this table we have to insert, this type of table we have to insert. So table starts from begin table and end table, and captions for table will be there, so that is given like this, and the tables are aligned center, left or right. So centering is selected here. How many columns are there? We have to select here begin tabular. So here is 1 2 3 is there, so 3 columns, and then here we are able to see 2 horizontal lines are there. So horizontal lines are there, and the contents are to be aligned like this. First one is tree, followed by height, and then complexity level. And this slash double slash is nothing but new line, and here again one horizontal line we want to give. And then you enter this content, one more horizontal line followed by new lines here, and end tabular. All these codes are now generated by the latest software of text editor. We need not remember all these. So after executing this, we'll able to see this fine table is fitted in particular place in the document. It is very difficult to generate the equation in LaTeX directly. Therefore, I am presenting here to you equation editor in LaTeX online. So what you have to do, let us try to generate these two equations using online LaTeX equation generator. So go to Google, type this online LaTeX equation generator, and you will get 3 or 4 equation generator. I have selected this codecogs.com. So this is the web page look like. So here you are able to see the equations like this. So here first equation I have typed here is E is equal to, I type M, then dot, I will search here where exactly dot is here, and then I will search here where C square is there. So during the execution hands-on session, I will tell you how to generate the equation. So we acknowledge the university and institution as well as the PPT which is prepared by free PowerPoint templates, which is available in this PPT university. So there is one textbook, that is free PDF books are available on LaTeX. You can read and understand by yourself.